Hello language learners and welcome back to the Busy Linguist, where today I'm going to share some top secret stuff in this book with you. Just kidding. As you would have seen by the title of this video, it's about what to do when you reach a language learning plateau. Now, unlike what most people believe, that the beginning of a language or starting out a language is the hardest part of the whole process, when this actually isn't true. So basically, once you get to a certain higher level, that's actually the hardest part, or where it starts to get quite frustrating. Because in the beginning, if you look at it like a roller coaster, you go up, 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 up quite quickly. And then there comes a point where it all seems to be going downhill. But what you don't see is the next curve and the next hill that you're about to go up. And this is because the harder, or the greater that your skills are, the better that you get at the language you're learning, actually the trickier it all becomes. And I've had this point with many of my languages where it gets to a point where you feel like you're just not making any progress. And you ask yourself, how do I get out of this rut? And basically, my biggest tip, as I said to you, is in this book. And this is actually just my daily notebook. And what I can really suggest to you is, if you're at this point and you feel like you're really stuck, the thing is not about starting to study more or investing more time. It's more about the quality. So quality instead of quantity. And what I would do is change up my routine. And a way in doing this is, even with any language that I'm learning, you're never going to be perfect. I'm not perfect in any language that I know, not even in my native language. And this is also the case, I'm pretty sure, for your native language. We won't always know or ever actually know every single word that exists. So if native speakers aren't expected to be perfect, don't expect yourself to be perfect as well. So enough lava-shais things, enough chit-chat. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So if you want to get better in the language that you're learning, or actually in anything in life, you need to challenge yourself and incorporate it into your daily life. So I'm going to show you my work diary at the moment. So I started a new job not too long ago here in Germany, and it's actually my first proper sort of office, higher level job than just waitressing. And of course, even I had the shits in the beginning, or was a little bit, sort of nervous, because with anything like that, it's a whole different type of language and type of speaking and writing. But I took this challenge upon myself confidently, because I know that my language skills are going to be the one thing out of many things that are going to improve the most out of this. So what I do is in my work diary, I always write notes on the side here, sort of things, with phrases that I'm going to be using in my phone calls, or just phrases that come up that I know, wow, these are going to be really, really good to use. Because there's of course the everyday language that I've mastered and picked up, and my German is pretty much at a C2 level, but these professional phrases or ways of speaking, or anything for that matter, I always write down. And basically what you need to do is, on the one hand, it's 50-50. So on the one hand, put in more effort in terms of your quality. So challenge yourself, do something new that you haven't done before. Get into a debate, start writing an article, talking to someone about a difficult topic. And on the other hand, let time do the work for you. So what I mean by this as well is, for Russian, for example, whenever I hear a phrase or new ways of saying things, I will write them down in my notes section on my phone, or on a piece of paper if I have one next to me, whatever. I'll make a note of this. And a few days later, I'll come back and I'll revisit it and try and use it in the next conversation that comes up. And that's what I mean by let time do a little bit of the work. Because as this spaced repetition principle goes, it really does work and has really good benefits for your memory. So learn something, you don't have to spend 3 hours on a topic or writing something or, torturing yourself, but learn something and then revisit it and use it, or just challenge yourself. Because language learning is like any other skill. It needs to be trained, and the more you train it, the better it becomes, obviously. But what's really important is putting in the effort and not giving up, and being okay with making mistakes. As I said, no one, absolutely no one, not even me, not you, not, Benny Lewis or any other polyglot who speaks a bunch of languages is ever going to be perfect in the language, because that's just how it is. And it's all about being able to communicate fluently and fluidly and be able to express yourself, because languages open up so many new doors. We open ourselves up to new achievements and we grow. And honestly, being a polyglot has opened up so many amazing life opportunities for me that just wouldn't have happened otherwise. So keep pushing, guys. Don't give up and challenge yourself.